Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the I'm Sorry podcast. Today we're covering part 2 of the summer transfer window so far. Part 1 we covered a very unique pair, Barcelona and Chelsea, and the link to that video is right here. Today we're covering one of the biggest, greatest rivalries in sport. Forget football, so we're covering Manchester United and Liverpool, and both their clubs respect the summer transfer window so far. So we've got fans from both clubs. We tried discussing the transfer window, but of course there were exchanges. How can you not have exchanges between a Man United and Liverpool fan? So all of that, we'll jump right into the podcast. And do like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon because we have another part coming in soon. We need your comments as well, your opinions on the transfer window so far. So without any further ado, jumping straight into this. Hope you enjoy.
Next, we have a Liverpool fan. We have Shrenik Kowad, a very happy person since the last 4 or 5 years, of course.
Yeah.
And when we were friends, the Liverpool wasn't so good. So he used to be how we were back then. But last 4 years is the happiest friend that we have. So
Yes,
looking forward to some good, happy Liverpool pointers from you, Shrenik.
yes, definitely.
Welcome to the podcast. And last but not the least, all the way from Austin, we have Vaishak Haridas, a hardcore Man United fan. It's a surprise that he does not have the latest United jersey on his fan.
It just dropped today.
Or maybe he's just waiting to look at Ronaldo's situation and buy a jersey
uh,
accordingly.
I simply knew I was going to be called sixth. Our league position is always.
Self burn there. So good start, Vaishak. Welcome, Vaishak, to the podcast.
Thank you. I think I have big shoes to fill of Manan, so we're trying to be the United.
No, those are very not so big shoes. We always attest to that. So yeah, I think I've introduced everyone, so we can kickstart. What we'll do is we'll try and cover the incomings, outgoings, and targets, and all the drama that's happening in this summer transfer window for each club. And we can start with Man United. So Vaishak, you can kind of summarize or start with your initial thoughts on Man United's crazy last summer overhaul to this summer overhaul.
Yeah, every summer transfer window is very unique for United fans. It's just drama all over. But this is the first time we don't have Ed Woodward as the chief executive. So it's the new era of footballing at United. And Eric Ten Hag is as a manager. So confirmed incoming till now only Tyler Mellon. There's no surprise we have only done one transfer. And that too only one young left back. But people say he's pretty damn good, and people rate him same way as Marcelo and his quality in attack and defense. So, I've not seen much of him to be very honest, but it seems to be very promising from what's seen his videos and stats after the transfer went through. So it's 15 million to 2026, something on that sort.
Right.
The next one, I think, on cards and almost should be confirmed probably in coming 2 days is probably Christian Eriksen, but not completely there, but I think in principle, and I think that's a 3-year deal, which is done. So that's incoming. Outgoing, there are a couple of folks. Andres Pereira, who is our preseason furlough, he's going to Fulham most likely for like 10 million. So then there's Dean Henderson. I mean, I thought he was going to be number one last season, but De Gea was back in form. So I think he is going to go on loan to Nottingham Forest.
I think official.
Yeah, I think it's official. So he will
Yeah.
get good first team, football, and that's pretty good for Dean Henderson. I think that's good for his development. Rather than
Before
sitting on the
that,
bench.
on Christian Eriksen, I mean, I want to hear others' thoughts as well. It's a 3-year deal for a 31-year-old man who's just come back from a horrific situation. So how good do you look at this deal? I mean, 3-year deal for a 30-year-old.
So from
team that has Bruno.
Manchester, yeah. So from exactly from Manchester perspective, I don't see him playing in and out in that game. But I think a good reminder to Bruno on how a Cam should play. I feel. Because he has the quality. I think Bruno just takes it too much on himself to. I mean, probably he has to. Technically, from the time he has come to PA, he's the best goals assist ratio in the whole of the league. So, which is a big number. But he tries to do too much, I feel. Which probably he shouldn't, because I think there's some art. I mean, Arsenal has Arsenal Chelsea are probably the best cams the world has seen, Mozil and Mata, I think. Even Mata now leaving, I think Ericsson can be that,
Backup.
Bruno don't have to play every match. FA Cup games, league games, Ericsson can play. He will be there. I think his game is not to run. His game is just to be there, put those passes in to the striker. And I think Ericsson can play, but time will tell. I mean,
But
what do you guys think?
I think that Ericsson looks like a desperate move for United, considering that they are not able to sign players. Ericsson was already available in the market.
For
I
free.
think that is why they got him when they are not able to sign other players. That is what I
True,
think.
true. Maybe.
Also,
Also,
And
trade spur.
also I feel that more than a threat to Bruno, he will be the rotating player. Also, I guess if you are playing are you playing the Conference League or the Europa League?
Europa.
Europa, yeah.
Sorry. So if you're playing Europa again,
Was that a slide, Doug?
again Thursday
was
night
impossible,
football,
right?
maybe Bruno inside out Thursday night football. So a regular Europa starter. was,
जानबूझ के बोल रहा है ये सब.
Hmm.
Thursday night सब बोलने की क्या जरूरत है?
Eriksen, so maybe Eriksen starts there, and as Vaishak mentioned, FA
Yeah,
Cups and EFL. So more than that, so I don't think that something for Bruno as to for his performance, but yeah, this is a good, and I would still consider Eriksen as a very good backup. Like he played well, pretty well. Last
Brentford,
season.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, so after coming back from injury, he was good. So yeah,
Also, he was training when he had injured. He was training with Ajax under Erik Ten Hag for 6
Okay.
months
Yeah,
after
correct.
injury. So Erik Ten Hag knows him as a player. It's not like he's
Makes sense.
signing a new player, right? He has
Yes.
worked with him for 6 months.
And what
So, yeah.
Man United has been lacking is technique in midfield, is
Yeah.
technical security in midfield. I mean, you've been
Yeah,
dealing
true,
with the
true.
likes of Fred and McTominay in midfield, and there's almost no press resistance in there. I think
Also,
Eriksen,
just a heads up, Van de Beek is back in the club, and he's
yeah,
Erik Ten Hag product. He's
that's a
ETH
really
product. So,
intriguing situation right now. Van de Beek is back, and he's back with Erik Ten Hag, but
Yeah.
he's back at United, so don't know what's gonna
I don't
happen.
know. Yeah, but that's a whole
Uh,
different podcast, I think, about United tackle play. But yeah, I think from transfer point and confirmed who are outgoing, well, we have our the best dancer at Emirates Stadium, Jesse Lingard, who is finally
Jailings.
who is finally out the United
Jailings.
squad. I think West Ham is still very much into him. Of late, I had few articles saying MLS is to bid pretty
Yeah.
big on Jesse Lingard. So good for me. I might end up watching more regularly. That's there. And I think the other big name is the man we sold for free, got back for a big amount, and sold again free.
United
So,
look up to.
Abbas, yeah, he's back to Intes. I mean, I was gonna say, now I don't want to put more. We don't want to spend more time on him. Let's just he can do whatever he wants to do with Juventus. So that's there. And I think so. That's a confirmed story so far. There are few big other stories of that we have been hearing. Main target, Frankie De Jong, some 60 million plus. It's been advanced stock for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if Barcelona wants to sell him, don't want to sell him. The salary negotiations are pretty convoluted there. So that's there. We are in fight with Al for Lisandro Martinez. So that is different
Please
saga.
leave him to us.
Yeah. I think ETH Lee likes his potential as a
Played with him for
CB.
4 years.
Yeah, he's played with him, so that's a deal for him. I recently heard United is in talks with Delight also. I don't know who all defenders they want to sign. So
Delight किसको चाहिए यार?
Delight is going to Bayern. Yeah, Delight is going
they're
to
going
Bayern.
everywhere.
Everybody.
So that's happening. Anthony as right wing, 80 mil, that doesn't seem to get more traction moment because Ajax is very strong holding. And I think if I sell him also, that will be an entire team lost. That will be too harsh on them. And the next one incoming is based on someone who's outgoing, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo. Some a blues club in London is trying to poach him away.
Blue.
The Chelsea Blues.
That's a really exciting thing. I mean, and I'd like to know people's thoughts here. Shainik, if you want to come in as a Liverpool fan. I mean,
Yeah.
Cristiano at Chelsea.
Uh,
Chelsea is not necessarily there with the Liverpools and cities right now, but Cristiano wants to win titles, to live United, his legacy at United, to come to Chelsea just to play Champions League football. Maybe I think in his mind it's like a Cristiano cannot play Europa. Simple as it is. Jorge
yeah,
Mendes is
it is
working his
simple.
ass off for that. But
Yes.
what do you think of this entire scenario with Cristiano?
I think it's perfect. Even Rio Ferdinand mentioned he has not even listened to the Europa soundtrack, and never I would have imagined that he would listen to it also. So it's a better opportunity for him to, start lower down his wages for Champions League, which is what he's known for. United at this point of time should also, actually give him away because, apart from goals, they're trying to build a team, and
True.
it's not one
Good
man they
point.
should focus on, it's the team they should focus on. So Christian Eriksen is a good deal because technical ability and everything is really there. Only the time period of his deal sounds to be little off. 3 years for a 31-year-old, but nevertheless, technical ability is good. Ronaldo, I think they should really, sell as quickly as possible and try to recoup with a new kind of
So
team to build under ETH. So
the
Chelsea is not one of the options that I would like to see him play in. As even as a rival fan, I don't want him to lose that United jersey just to play Champions League in a rival in a Premier League. He can explore other options. There are 5 options that he has. Bayern Munich and PSG not likely. Apart from Chelsea, I guess Sporting Lisbon is one thing that he can really go to. And
Are
it's very
Sporting in
easy
the
for him.
Champions League next season?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are in the
Okay.
yes,
Champions League.
Sporting is. But I think Sporting won't. Mendes
Yeah.
doesn't get a deal for him. I think Ronaldo says he wants to end his career there. So I think that will be his final
अब
transfer. I
38 का तो
think
हो गया.
from say
I
I
think
don't think
it's
he's
time now.
stopping. I mean,
Oh,
I
so
think
if
he's,
he
but the way he's playing, I don't think he's stopping. But from me, for personally, I don't think United wants to sell like Ronaldo at the moment because of couple of things, not just about where he's going, but also like it's there is an additional purchase that they have to make in a position, right? It's pretty late in the transfer. I mean, it's not late in the transfer window, but they have the priorities sorted in a way, considering Ronaldo will be there for this season and all that under consideration, right? So Ronaldo knew United is not going to be a Champions League 2 months back when United finished sixth and the season ended. So I think this is just air winds, and sometimes those things do happen when it's generated, when transfer rumors are generated. I don't see this one happening. Again, it's Ronaldo, and nothing can be
He's
predicted with
refused to
Ronaldo.
attend preseason training though.
Yes, he has. He has been given additional leave also, stating family matters. But I think it's
That's
based
what
on
they say.
transfer rumors. Yeah, it is for rumors. I feel as well based on transfers. But I think it's actually from my perspective, or from all the press I'm hearing about. He's trying to hold back to see ETH, the team, how they play in preseason,
Maybe
try to
putting pressure
see,
to buy better
put
players. I
pressure
don't know.
on, yeah, and see and close better deals basically, because he definitely sees a better build for centre back and midfield to strengthen
But
him.
just just
So
to
yeah,
just
go
to
ahead.
point out, yesterday his private jet flew to Lisbon. Only Georgina was seen coming out, and the jet again flew back to Real Madrid. So still no news about Cristiano Ronaldo getting down. I
Jet
don't
flew
Yeah,
to
think he
Real
will
Madrid.
attend.
सीधा Santiago Bernabeu.
no, no, but
Stadium में
uh,
land.
I mean, it's Ronaldo. I don't
सैंटियागो
need
बर्नाब्यू पे
anything
लैंडिंग पॉसिबल भी है ना,
हाँ हो सकता है.
हो
possible.
सकता है.
Yeah,
उसके लिए एक
Dip,
अलग
dip,
हेलीपैड बना रहेगा. Cristiano
Dipes,
हेलीपैड.
Dipes seems
but
to be
I
in tension.
based on that, I think Ronaldo, since Ronaldo news broke out, the new interest in Brian Brobby. Again, the new player I've not seen much of him. I've been reading up on him over the last couple of days. He's from RB Leipzig. And Ajax, interestingly, were trying to sign him. and Manchester United now trying to hijack that deal also. Similar
Probably
to
ETH
the
scouted him last year and then
similar.
brought
This
him
is
up.
similar to Martinez deal where like Arsenal wants to get it and United are just trying to hijack that deal completely, and that is solely because if Ronaldo leaves, that's a backup that they want to
Hmm.
keep. So that's pretty much from United's
Yeah.
prospects, incoming, outgoing. I think it's more for you to build under the ETH system. I mean, we definitely need that. So, I mean, there are additional people who are said to be leaving. Brandon Williams, Alex Telles, both of them, they might be listening
If that's
for, left for Thailand for the first against Liverpool in
Thailand
preseason.
जा रहे हैं.
So
At
against
least, at
Liverpool, so
least,
Liverpool squad is already there.
at least happy ending somewhere.
Woo!
so.
So
Yeah, I mean,
that's pretty
yeah.
much United team.
Yeah, I think we kind of covered everything that even I had in mind as far as United is concerned. Lots happening. I think Lisandro, like he said, even we are looking at, and I personally, I'm pretty sure that's the kind of profile that Arsenal also needs. So let's see where he goes. We can talk about it later, about what Arsenal's requirements are. But yeah, I mean, sweet transition to your closest and sweetest and the most successful, maybe not most,
Yeah.
second most successful rival.
Second most successful club.
Rival, I would say. So Liverpool.
The most successful club.
Yeah, now, let's
ये मजा. This is fun.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
think only
Yeah,
as
so
far as
Shreni, you
rivalry
can
goes.
tell me. Sorry.
As far as rivalry goes, I don't want to see only one player United signing. That is Anthony Martial. Rest they can like go and like
It's
challenge
already back,
everybody
no?
else.
Preseason is
But
already back.
yeah, but still there are talks going on, as he mentioned. So yeah, coming to us, Salah stays. So that
Nice.
is one good.
Are you happy? I mean,
So
is it an emotionally are you happy, or practically also do you see a good decision made there?
emotionally,
Of
not
course,
so
happy.
much.
Oh,
Not so much because I'm happy now because after Sadio Mane has left, if he left, then maybe it would not be much emotional. But yeah, and after one of our prime faces team has left, if had seen Salah also leaving, in this kind of prime into it would have been really emotional. But I think now it's really good. Also he's the highest paid player now in our club's
finally.
history, in fact.
Club's
So
history.
finally, yeah, finally, that's the kind of money we can actually spend only. So yeah,
But he's
and
what,
new
30
signings
already?
coming in. Really,
Yes, he's 30. He's 30.
he's 30.
Yeah, he's
He's
30.
30
He
31,
had
right? 30-31. Yeah.
He
had
will
a
turn
31,
31,
yeah.
I guess.
shaky second
Yeah,
half, and I mean, right wingers, of course, the profiles available in the market are very less. And how long is the extension? I mean, is it? Do we know about?
it's a 3-year deal.
Okay, okay. I mean, he
Yeah,
deserves it more than
yeah,
any practically deserves it.
yeah. He deserves it, and now he's like kind of hitting his prime again. After Roma. So yeah, you can rivals can sign a lot of players. At the end, the golden boot only goes to him.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
We have a lot of so probably you have a golden boot competitor within Liverpool, Darwin Nunez. So he is
yeah,
coming. He's giving
yeah.
you a
So
good demonstration in the Champions League at Anfield itself. A
yes,
good audition
good
there.
audition. Yeah.
आप
Yeah.
खिला सकते हो.
Once that audition was done and the clock smile came in, we were sure that this is the guy we want to go after. So yeah, and our recruitment strategies have been amazing for the last couple of years now, and that's why I believe this Chelsea people are really behind Michael Edwards. I think they really want something good happening at their place also.
The great
So
sporting.
yeah,
Interestingly, Nunez was on top of United's ETH list as well. to bring to
Yeah,
United. But that's what I was saying, right? Ronaldo, the idea was Ronaldo is going to stay, or that was
yeah.
club's understanding, and that's why they didn't pursue, didn't go after Nunez competitively with any big bid. And now he's signed to Liverpool, and now Ronaldo wants to leave, which is
But
kind of what is not good. People are not happy with Mendes at the moment at
given
United.
the fact and situation United are in, if Liverpool
Hmm.
comes in, to ask a player whether he'll sign for us or
Dekho.
United, it's a clear decision. You
It's
know,
okay. It's okay. Okay.
yeah, times have changed. I'm really happy
It's
for
all
him.
right. I think we need to discuss next year again.
Yeah,
No,
next.
Vaishak, you don't say that on record.
Yeah, yeah. So
See,
yeah,
being a
confirm.
United fan, you're always romanticizing. So it's
Talking
okay.
about Nunez, Srinik, what about Firmino? I mean, what is his status now at the club?
Hot news lining up from yesterday about Roberto Firmino. Looking for a transfer. So Liverpool is going to approach him with a new deal, and we'll under he wants to look at new options. Juventus being the prime, force wanting it, but in a swap deal. Because we are looking to strengthen our midfield as well. So Rabiot is one of the key people that we are targeting from Juventus. So makes sense. Let's see. But only comments can come after he rejects the deal or the new deal that Liverpool is trying to give him. But overall, he seems to be happy, really content at Liverpool. He's playing his good samba, play everywhere, helping us. Very sacrificing kind of player, not
Yeah,
selfish at all, and that's the reason our wingers flourish really well.
absolutely.
So yeah, but young talent. So confirmed signings. One of very close to
Fabio.
Firmino is Fabio Carvalho. The
Correct.
fee is still undisclosed. The entire fees plus add-ons is still to be confirmed by Liverpool and Fulham.
I think
But
something around
officially,
20
Liverpool
is what
has,
Fabrizio said.
yeah, but it consists a lot of add-ons into
Of course.
Fulham's contract. So yeah, and then Darwin Nunez, obviously Benfica, 65 million confirmed and 20 million pounds in add-ons.
Just
So
went full throttle on Nunes, man.
yeah,
Mhm.
full throttle. We wanted that person. We wanted him really well because we are trying to build a new generation of team as well. So him at 22, Luis Diaz at 23, Jota around the same age. Yeah, we are building for the future as well. And then
Definitely.
again, we went to our rivals, legendary boss, former team Aberdeen, to have a right back competition at our club, signing
Ramsey.
Calvin Ramsey. Yeah, for 5 million, which is also a good thing because he's just 18 years old and seems to have a lot of potential.
Right.
There was a major scout happening around him for like past, and the reports were good. That's why we went all in for him in this transfer window. Even though there are a lot of defenders that we have and a lot of backups that we had in our squad as a rotating players, but yeah, we are trying to sell or release a lot of those players.
Right.
And one of those right back competition is Nico Williams. Nottingham Forest reportedly, wanting to
Right.
sign him around 16 million. So it's a good deal for us to get a young player and let off Nico Williams also go because he really wants the play time.
Hmm.
And he's really doing well for his national side. Just because Trent Alexander Arnold is here, and it's not really easy to replace him in a lot of
Yeah.
competitions because of his even fitness is also at peak because of his age. So I think it's a good thing for Nico Williams also to really go and try his skills at a different club.
And Liverpool, I mean, over the
Confirmed
years,
departures as of now.
I was just saying, Liverpool over
Yeah,
the
yeah,
years
go
have
ahead.
been pretty conclusive with their deals, right?
Snappy with the deals.
They
Yes.
know
Yes.
who's coming in, who's going out. They know when a player is kind of turning old, when a new player has to come in what position. I think it's a Klopp and the sporting director combo
Yeah.
that's working really well there, and it's
Yeah. I,
pretty crucial to their success. I mean, some clubs can afford to not necessarily be that snappy and still be successful, but in my opinion, Liverpool cannot. They have to be quick here. Otherwise, they can quickly go down.
Yeah,
So my
I think
only, I
it.
don't know if maybe I might be wrong. Only concern being always has been the front three, right? Firmino, Salah, and Mane, Suri. And two of them have always played up front, but probably this will be the first season. It's just one of them, and it's probably having going to be Jota or
Yes.
that's a different mentality how they play because both Mane and Firmino more than Salah are like very selfless. I feel in the game that the pressing game that they have. So it will be some time maybe building that new generation of talent Liverpool.
Maybe,
So,
maybe. But I think second half they
but
had
it's
Jota
Klopp,
and Luis Diaz a lot, and
Klopp, yeah,
Mane.
yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
it's a
interesting. It will be
system.
interesting. They have a very
Liverpool
good
have
system in
Liverpool
place.
have done
Yeah,
done well in
philosophy.
terms
yeah,
of replacing Mane and that thing. So Mane's absence is not going to be felt. Like
Yeah,
with
yeah. Luis
Darwin coming
Diaz,
in
what a
and
baller!
Luis
What a
Diaz
baller!
and Nunez are like, oh, Luis Diaz the
Just
last
too
season
good.
only was such a
Yeah, just to come
Menace.
in and take
scary
the, my God.
scary
Yeah,
player
very scary.
already.
Started from the get-go.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
did not even
definitely.
take time to sit.
Yeah,
Definitely.
mhm.
South
Yeah. I
American.
think.
So that's why they
I
again
think,
banged on another South American, Nunez.
Yes.
Correct.
and moreover,
Yes.
Portugal is becoming our new Southampton. So I think we are
Everyone's. I mean, we also got
focusing
Fabio
much
Vieira.
more to the
Yeah,
teams. Yeah,
absolutely.
and confirmed departures. The major disappointment was Sadio Mane. I think he is still in his prime, and more 2 years. I think he could have stayed with us and
Mhm.
like performed at really top. Bayern Munich is not a big challenge for him. Actually, Bayern Munich is not a big challenge for anybody. So just keeping on winning the titles and it's easy for them. But yeah, I think because also a lot of coming into picture and young lads, maybe that was also one of the reasons to leave Liverpool. But yeah, I'm happy because for what he gave and what he represented the club as whole and as a person. So yeah, Sadio
I
Mane
think
is
it was
out
the
to
perfect
Bayern
deal for
Munich.
both
Move off.
parties. For Liverpool, for
Yeah,
Mane, Liverpool got a good deal, and he was at an age
yeah,
wherein okay, you kind of squeeze the almost the entire juice
Money
out
out
of
of
him.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. It's the perfect deal, but
but emotionally, I can understand. Yeah, yeah,
emotionally, like for a couple of more years, it would have been great. But yeah, apart from that, one more legend leaves us.
yeah.
Really, really emotionally connected to him. The guy wearing 27, Divock Origi.
Divock
I
Origi.
think Dipesh Madhva has shut down his camera.
Corner taken quickly.
Corner taken quickly.
Had gone for a
I
quickie
think
then.
the so yeah, summarizing his transfer to AC Milan, I think it's a good deal for him because
Yeah,
he's still in his playing arena or zone where he can really create that kind of effect, especially playing derbies and all of those things. I think any place he goes, derby is going to be his favorite match. I will be glad to see him play AC Milan versus Inter Milan.
he would be
Yeah, and
the
apart from
world's
that, we
like
have
he would be football's most legendary substitute striker.
yeah,
Because at Milan also, he's not going to start, of course. I mean,
definitely,
they have
Yeah,
Rafael
yeah.
obviously.
Leao, Olivier Giroud, etc. Zlatan, I don't know if he's extended, but
I think Latan
yeah,
is still staying at AC Milan. Yeah, I think he's still staying at AC Milan.
Yeah, Iran has extended for a year.
So,
So
yeah.
yeah, An- another of our top scorer in the league has decided to leave us. We have made a deal with Monaco for Minamino at
no, 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 no.
15.5 million. So that's
Domestic Cup
a
legend.
good buy. He was a really good kind of a for us,
Squad player.
performing.
Squad
Yeah,
player.
he is really performing well. Yeah. Apart from that, we have finally released Carrier. Is a big release.
I think your
So
audio got
yeah,
a
I
little
think
disturbed there. Who did you release?
Carrier.
Laureus Carriers.
Oh, okay.
Cornelius
Oh,
Carrius. Keeper.
Yeah.
20,
So I think
2017 Champions League.
no,
Yeah,
18, I think.
Gareth Bale.
2018.
18,
Gareth
18.
Bale remembers him fondly.
Bechara, yaar, bechara.
Yeah, so मतलब बेचारा is ठीक है, but then we lost.
Of course,
We lost
बेचारा
because
क्या
of it.
चैंपियंस लीग गया हाथ से.
हाँ मतलब
Final हारा.
इमेजिन यार solely responsible, वो फीलिंग अलग होता है.
solely.
Only this.
And also
And
Ramos.
Sergio Ramos.
And Ramos.
And Ramos.
Oh,
So apart from
Salah,
that, the
Salah.
hot topic is Firmino. We are waiting for things to happen around his team.
Confirmation.
Other targets are Nico Williams, who's probably going to leave us soon for Nottingham Forest, which is a very good playing in the Premier League and one of the very exciting teams, Nottingham Forest. I really like them, how they have played across in Championship and how they've come up.
Good manager.
That
Yeah.
is one of the players. Ben Davies is one of the other players who has got a surprise inclusion in our pre-season squad. But there are things going around, in and around his transfer. We bought him as a backup for our, defender so-called that we had when we were facing so many injuries. But I don't think now we require him because Joe Gomez has also signed a long 5-year contract with us. Again, a young defender, versatile, playing at right back and central defender. So yeah, I think that's all. And the last one is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. We are not sure as to sell him, keep him. There are no offers. There are no
Thank you
real
for
offers.
45 million.
Personally, I would not like to sell him because he's a good player, good technical ability, and he has like good knack for scoring goals because our midfield options are getting limited, and we need players to play. Like we have seen, like reaching 4 finals, it's a tough job, and keeping everybody fit for every final is also a tough job. So we need players who can come up and play at the same ability at what the first team players are creating day in day out.
If Chembo
I
can
think
stay fit, I think he's a
all
good
the
backup player.
Yeah. Yes. I think
Yeah.
that's all. Apart from that, the rumors are really good. Again, for this summer transfer going ahead with Jude Bellingham or Nicola. Any of those two players perfect for our system as well, especially Jude Bellingham. But I don't think Dortmund is going to release him as of this summer because
Right.
there are two clubs that are fighting for him, which is us and Real Madrid. So yeah, overall good summer till now. Good pre-season looking forward. We have to play our first match with our rivals well only in the
United.
pre-season. Yes, so probably couple of happy endings for us and the players.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Good.
it for
I mean,
Liverpool.
and as expected, I mean, it sounded a really stable summer transfer window for Liverpool, like it has been for the past few seasons. So
Yeah.
great roundup
The-
there,
The
Shreni.
confidence
Yeah, Dipesh.
that Sainik has with Liverpool is so amazing. हम
Yeah.
तो यूनाइटेड और बार्सिलोना फैंस तो पता नहीं क्या ही बोल सकते हैं.
I mean,
If you finish in top, if you go to 4 finals and you score like 100 points or whatever, and lose the Premier League, I think it's bound to hurt.
at least they can talk of these things, of reaching and winning the leagues and all of
I think we're done enough of it. We're tired of talking.
that. Anyway, chalo. So what we'll do is we'll wrap this episode here.
I think we should have an honorable mention for Haaland also for like 5 minutes. Since
We'll do that.
वो end में करें.
Yeah.
And,
Last thing.
That's that. Hope you enjoyed. We had a blast. Like I said, this is a same conversation that we had, and this is part 2 of this. Part 3, we're covering Manchester City and the Arsenal. So stay tuned for that. For notifications on when that will come, hit the bell icon. Do like this video and comment in your suggestions. What other podcasts would you love us to cover? What other topics would you love us to cover? So, and we'll try our best to cover those. So, yep. See you soon in the next episode. Until then, take care.